Hey everyone, and welcome to YarnGasm. I'm Kristen, and this is episode 74. It's Saturday morning, April 27th. I hope everyone had a wonderful week of knitting. Apologies again for no episode last week. It's just gotten crazy. I did record, but then it's like I watched it back and I was like, nah, I wasn't happy with the show, so I didn't want to put out a crap episode for you guys. So plenty more to talk about this week. Yeah, where should I begin? It's gorgeous out, by the way. I'm supposed to be going to a barbecue later, so very excited about that. And by the way, thank you to everybody who wrote me back about the audio quality last time. Apparently, thumbs up. It's all good. And yeah, so we have left off. Yay. So I'm working with no show notes this week, guys, so I apologize if I'm a little, what am I talking about again? But yeah, let's get to it. What's on the needles? Nothing's off the needles, obviously, this week. I've had no time to actually spin or knit this week, but I did get a lot done over the last weekend. So I do have stuff to show you. So, but yeah, last I spoke about my Breezy cardigan by Hannah Fettig. I'm making some headway in it. Again, like, it's not much from what I showed you last time, but I did have, my knitting did attack me where I had a frog back. I knit too many rows and then had a rip out, and yeah, that's what happens when you have, potato chip knitting. You just knit, and then before you know it, you're done. Yeah. So yeah, I had to pull it out. So yeah, I'm at the point where I'm done knitting this, doing the increases for the sleeves, and then I'm going to join them, and then the rest it's like the body. Which you think, okay, smooth sailing, but no, because it's like a yoga cardigan and it has that long drape to it and you can actually like wrap it around you, which I love. It's just going to keep increasing. So once you think, okay, I'm at the home stretch, no, you have all that body to knit, and then, oh yes, the sleeves. So I'm gonna have fun knitting that. And as you can see, this is Blue Moon Fiber Arts Socks That Rock Lightweight in their Blecker colorway, which is my favorite colorway by far of Blue Moon Fiber Arts. I don't know if, yeah, I guess the camera's doing it justice. It's just a very faded, kind of muted purple, lavender, and hints of brown in there. And it's not pooling to the point where you get like wavy gravy. It's pulling just nicely where it has this kind of like dashy kind of, just like I just love the way it's knitting up. It's, no eyesores here. And I've just been knitting from one ball. I'm still on the first ball, by the way. And as you can see, like I wrapped it around from the frogging. So I'm not at that point. I think the Yarn Harlot actually wrote a post about this, like when you have to rip something out and you wind the yarn back around the cake, but then you get to that point where you're like, yes, I'm back where I left off. It's like, aha, I have yet to get there. So yeah, there's my cake, and I still have, I think, about 4 more skeins left, so hopefully that'll be enough to finish the cardigan, but something tells me it's not. I know I'm gonna have to order another skein or 2 from Blue Moon Fiber Arts, so look out for that. And I lost a stitch marker along the way. I don't know what happened. Like one of my little wino, I call them my wino stitch markers, it fell off, and I have to find it. It's somewhere around the living room. So, yay. Oh, and by the way, guys, is it allergy season yet? Because I've just been itching like my eyes are itching, my nose is itching. It's like, it must be allergy season. Finally. I mean, not that I look forward to it, but it just means that warm weather is coming, summer is almost here, and speaking of warm weather, Dennis and I finally booked a vacation. Yay! Last weekend, last summer, we didn't really take a vacation. We didn't go anywhere. We just went to Cape Cod and I think Chincoteague, and that was about it. So, both gorgeous places, but I need warm. I need Caribbean. I need sun. I need clear water, or blue water, and we finally settled on the Bahamas. So we are going to the Bahamas. in a week and a half, and I am so excited. I need this vacation like you will not believe. So I'm very excited for that. Yay. I'm going to be bringing my knitting along. I don't know what I'm going to be working on yet, so I will podcast next week, vidcast next week, and let you know. Hopefully I'll have some projects in mind. So yeah, yay. Vacation. What else? Oh, also on the needles. I made a lot more progress on this since when I tried recording last time. I was going to show it to you, but that didn't work out. But I'm way far more along than I was last week, so I have something more substantial to show you. If you remember, sorry guys, I finished spinning and Navajo plying my Hanks in the Hood bat. It's a center pull, and I Navajo plied it, and it's just this lovely, gorgeous color of magenta, or I should say fuchsia, like an orchid fuchsia, teal, and then like a nice little chocolate brown in the middle. And there's actually like a lighter pink around here. So I decided to cast on a Shaylin shawl, which I'll show you. Is just a very simple triangular shawl with a very simple lace pattern. It was a toss-up between the Shaylin shawl and the Boneyard shawl by Stephen West, but I wanted something a little more, like something a little ornate, like some lace detail in there, not just a plain stockinette shawl. I wanted something, you know, just, I feel, I'm babbling. Let's try that again. Something to show off the color and the texture of the yarn, but still have like a nice little detail to the pattern, nothing too plain, you know. And look how awesome that is knitting up, guys. I am really enjoying knitting this. Just like every row, there's like a surprise, like a little hint or pop of color that's totally unexpected, and I just, again, I love knitting with hand spun. I didn't think I would, but this is definitely, and it's pink. It's pink. I don't, again, it calls out to me. Although I did buy a pink dress last week and I tried it on, and something about the color was like calling out to me, and I was like, and then when I tried it on, I was like, no, I can't do it. I can't do the pink. Maybe little accessories and stuff like that, but no, not the full outfit. I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's a love-hate thing. I don't know. But this, I'm loving. So, surprisingly, I have a ways bit more to go on the Orchid Fuchsia colorway until I get to the teal. And again, when after I was done plying this and wound it into a skein, it came out to 70 ounces. And it's, you know, it's a fingering / DK weight. I'd say more so fingering. And it's knitting up so softly. And what I love about it is like it's texturized and you can feel the lanolin in it, and it's beautiful. I love it. So highly recommend. Yes, Hanks in the Hood, great to spin with. And if you haven't given spinning a try, try it. You might like it. I don't know. I find it very relaxing, and I almost feel guilty sometimes. Like when I'm sitting there spinning, it's like, oh, but I have all this knitting to do. And both are just such enjoyable, relaxing activities. Although I do have to say, it's wreaking, if I don't stand up to stretch, my back pays for it dearly, because this past week, on Monday, I woke up and I could not turn my head to the right, and I still can barely do it. But I went to get a massage, and she was like, "Oh my, your muscles are like rocks. What's going on?" So it's like I told her. I said, "Well, I sit at a desk all day. I edit, and using the mouse and stuff like that, and I knit and spin." And she was very fascinated by that. She goes, "Oh, she didn't grill me or anything, but she gave me some really cool stretches to do." And everyone keeps telling me to do yoga, so I've tried it in the past, and I'm one of those people that cannot be very one with myself and not be doing something, if you know what I mean. My dress is doing some weird things here. Okay, so it's like, again, like knitting, I'm doing something, I'm creating something. Yoga, it's kind of like I'm in one pose, and then I can't be zen like that. I don't know. That's a personal preference, but I'm considering trying it again just for the sake of my back because I definitely need to be doing more stretches. And then there's like another muscle that she's just like, whoa. I forgot. It's like the something muscle. I don't know, but it's causing like, anyway, my back needs help and I need to take better care of it. Bottom line. Anyway, where was I? So on the needles, I mean, Hanks in the Hood, work in progress. What else? I know there was something else that I wanted to talk about. My Nitty City tote bag, which I carry all my projects with. Love it. I think I showed this to you last time. This is Nitty Yarn Nice's hand-dyed. I'm dropping everything. Pink elephant colorway. It's this gorgeous, like hot pink and very light gray with like a touch of pink in it. You can barely see it, but I mean, it's just one of my favorite colorways ever. And I wanted to kind of design, not kind of, but I mean, design a sock pattern because I got the design bug again. And I haven't made much headway in it. I think I showed this to you last time, but I'm designing a little sock pattern. Little, you know, zigzag chevron type of ordeal here. So, and I'm using my Chiaogus, US 1s. So I'm having fun. I have the pattern all written out. I just have to knit the sock. And I'm worried that I don't think the colorway is causing the pattern to get lost too much, but I don't know. I'm a little worried about that, but I'll think about it. I'll mull over it and see what comes of it. But, you know, very lovely. My zombie barbecue socks. Haven't made any progress on those, aside from the fact that, sorry for the clacking around, guys. Let me see, my heel. I'm at the heel, so I've made some progress on it, and this is Lorna's Laces Shepherd sock in their zombie BBQ colorway. So heel, second sock. The rest is history. I've got to work on it. Maybe I'll take these to the Bahamas. I don't know. And just bang them out. So yeah, that's pretty much what's on the needles, guys. Again, here's the finished sock of the first one. So as you can see, it like knits up really stripy, and I love the colors. I love them. So yeah, put this down. La, la, la. Okay, so that's what's on the needles, guys. On to spinning. So what's my hair doing here? Okay. So spinning. Yes, lots of spinning going on. As I mentioned last time, I'm doing a dye-along with Laura from the Jinx Yarn. She has, her company's called Jinx Yarns, and she has a vidcast as well called The Dyer's Notebook. So she's hosting a dye-along, which is currently underway, and I took on the amazing task, like, yes, I'm going to spin my own yarn and then dye it. So obviously not enough hours in the day, but I'm making some progress on it. Natural fiber. This is the fiber that I got, I believe, the Blue-Faced Luster, if you can focus, from Brooklyn General, and I think there's some silk in there. I think it's a silk blend. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't say on the receipt, but it has like a sheen to it, and it's knitting up just beautifully. Spinning up just beautifully. So yeah, it's knitting up, spinning up very fine. So I still have a ways to go, guys. And it's very sheddy. It gets everywhere. Like the bag, the handles are even kind of fibery, if you think. But let me see if this says anything. Sorry for the rustling, guys. Blue-Faced Luster silk. So I was right. There is a silk blend in here. So I got 2 ounces at $8. So $16 for 2 ounces of BFL. Silk, 80-20 ratio fiber blend. So great price. Loving spinning with it. So yeah, that's coming along. And then also I started spinning my Three Waters Farm roving that I purchased. Isn't this lovely? It's gorgeous. I've been kind of like pulling it apart in like fours here from the lighter end, if you will, like right there, and just spinning up the lighter portions first, and then I'm going to go into the darker areas. So to kind of create like this gradient effect, which I love so much, and then Navajo ply it because I'm having fun with that. But I've been basically just pulling it out in fours, if you can see, like it just splits apart like that, and spinning. So love this fiber. And let me see if I can tell you what it is. It's another Blue Face Luster Tussa Silk blend, but a 75 to 25 ratio in their conifer colorway. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous teal. And this is how it's spinning up. So I haven't made much progress on it, but if I can focus. There we go. So, you know, you get these little hints of like yellow, blue, or like, you know, spring green, teal, and just greens. Really, really, really pretty. I can't stress the prettiness enough. So there you go. Seltzer. It's still 10 a.m. guys. My throat's really groggy. I'm sorry. So what else? Oh, my trindle. It's over there. Again, this is my trindle, which I purchased from Etsy from Trindleman, if you're interested. And this is the lovely puny, fiber punies that Kate from Gourmet Stash sent me. Lovely, lovely. And by the way, I am so sorry. I have to send out the giveaway. I've just had no time whatsoever this past week to get to the post office. I will send it out this week. I promise. I promise. If not this week, tomorrow, today, on Saturday, I should. I'll make a quick pit stop there. But it's spinning up beautifully. I actually had a Google chat with Kate and K-Star, Kim, from the Craft Stash video cast. Wow, I can't talk today again, guys. I don't know what it is. But anyway, last weekend we had a Google Hangout, and it was so fun. It was great speaking with you guys. Hi, if you're watching. So yeah, we just hung out and we talked, and it was the first time doing a Google Chat Hangout, so lots of fun. I'm definitely going to do it again. So we'll plan something in the near future. So yeah, but I've just been... it's so tiny and so portable. It's so portable that I actually drop spun in the car on the way up to Poughkeepsie one weekend. Yeah, I got that cray-cray. Dennis was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just drop spindling in the car. And, you know, it's not... this is the... can't remember. It's the microcarbon shaft, I think. And they just have, like, little garnet beads on the ends. So I'm very... very happy with it. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for a portable drop spindle, this is definitely a solution. So, and they're quite addictive. Like, I started looking online, like, for more drop spindles. Like, ooh, I should get into collecting them. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I really don't. So, let's just leave it at that. That's where my spinning is at the moment, guys. And I think I have maybe 3 more punies to spin through. So, yay, excited. Yeah, that is it, guys. That's all I have to share with you this week, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend of spinning, knitting, and just enjoying the sunshine. And of course, you can always find the show notes over on my blog at Voolenvine.com, and get a hold of me on Twitter and Ravelry. I'm Voolenvine there, Voolenvine. And thank you so much to everyone who's left comments on reviews on iTunes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what else? Oh, and again, I just want to say, everyone who's been in touch with me on Ravelry and PMing me and, you know, just leaving notes in the Ravelry thread, thank you. I read them. I read all of them. Sometimes I try to get back to you as much as I can. Sometimes it doesn't work out, or I just don't have the time, and it kills me that I can't respond to each and every one of you, but I do try, and so please don't hate me. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys definitely brighten up my day when I hear from you. So thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, guys, and I will see you next time. Happy knitting. Bye.